It's the 22nd day from my geography and 23rd day for others since the exchange between the United States and Iran, and of course, Israel, began. And specifically, the 23rd or 24th day of being exactly into this battle. That's about 3 weeks. And the geopolitical landscape is changing, even if many is paying less attention and more concentrated in how many jets have been struck, the launches that have been taken out, or the buildings or infrastructure that are destroyed. Iran had just pulled a genius geopolitical strategy that nobody saw coming. For years, the United States have dominated the sea and enjoyed a special economic monopoly where its currency dominates global trade thanks to its sea power of being able to keep sanity on the sea. And every nation, I would say, scared to challenge the status quo. Iran is seizing that opportunity now to rewrite that status quo. The whole point of this battle right now, it was as though the Iranians were waiting for this moment. And why the United States and Israel are entertained by taking out the leadership in Iranian society, they failed to see this Iran's card coming out to play. But before Iran roll out this, and before it becomes this obvious, the United States and Israel have tried to bring the world together, to pull together allies to confront this challenge. But so far, they've not succeeded. It is the Strait of Hormuz, the choke point of global oil trade. Iran has not only effectively put that strait under its control, it has successfully put out the deterrence that is helping it to enforce that strategy on the Strait of Hormuz. In the past week, Iran first shut down. I wouldn't say shut down because Iran have not agreed that it shut it down. But of course, it said that it is shut out to the United States and its allies, saying that the global oil prices are hitting the roof. The United States president tried to play genius. What did he do? He tried to, through tweet, to bring about confidence with his tweet. He wrote like this that he's lifted sanctions upon Iran's oil shipment to supply the market. And Iran replied immediately that all its oil are sold out. They have no oil on sea waiting to be sold. So I quite agree with Professor Jang about the United States economy being a Ponzi scheme. It is run by sentiment. They try to manufacture sentiment in order to bring confidence. I'm not saying sentiment is bad at all. Of course, sentiment is good for the market. But Iran have understood this play and they know just what answer to give in order to have control over its strategy and which is it's effectively dominating. And then in the past couple of days, it rolled out its permission to allow every person trade through the Strait of Hormuz. That means any nation so desperate in needing oil out of the Middle East are allowed to do so, but only on a condition. First, they are going to pay for the security within that strait. And secondly, the trade are going to be done not in the US dollar, but in the Chinese yuan. This is what the US have enjoyed for over 50 years, unrivaled. And what Iran is simply doing is not only poking it, the elephant on the field, it is poking it in the eyes. This is a direct strangulation of the US economy. Something not even Russia or China would want to do directly. And I don't think Iran is doing this without the backing of China. I ain't saying they are, but to pull this level of string, this level of confidence against the USA tells how deeply planted the Iran's feet are in this game. But the US would not let this go down just like that. To lose out on what it enjoyed, the dominance it enjoyed over the years, it's not just going to go down really easy. And definitely, there's likely to be a ground invasion to control this trade. But Iran have the capabilities to withstand the pressure on this trade because this is what it has been preparing for the past 20 years. Everything it is prepared for this time is playing out. It's like a chess game that Iran is playing in 3D. That's to say, Iran has effectively sanctioned the United States. It's now a flip. It's flipping the script against the USA over decades of sanction upon it. For more political updates, be sure to follow, like, and share. And see you in the next video.